Okay, so I'm feeling super inspired today because I was on a call with one of my very first coaches this morning, and she talked about being unwavering. And I really want to share with you some of the things that she said, because there's so much things that I teach in what she said, and it just lit me up so much. So I just want to tell you, first, her name is Lori Opal. I want to give her full credit for all of this because she, these are notes from her call, but she talked about being unwavering. And what does that mean? What does that mean for you? So what she talked about was like being unwavering in your self-belief and your value and knowing who you are, being unwavering in who you are and what you bring to the world, your message, who you are as a person, your inherent worthiness. Like, all of this stuff is what I teach too. And so just the way she talked about it was just in like a slightly different way. So it just totally lit me up. But be unwavering in your inherent worthiness. This is so hard for so many of us women, is to know that we are inherently worthy no matter what. It doesn't matter on what our, income is, our job status, our relationship status. We are inherently worthy no matter fucking what. Okay, I want you to really hear that and take that in, because that is absolutely critical to everything in your life. Everything. Be unwavering in your power, in your badassery, because you are a motherfucking badass. Okay, please remember that always. Okay, so what gets in the way of that? What gets in the way of us being unwavering? Our limiting beliefs, our fears, all of these things, these layers, right? I always talk about, we're like Shrek says, we're like an onion. We have all these layers piled onto us from childhood traumas or the way our parents raised us, or things we've heard, in the media or society, friends, teachers, all the things. We have all these beliefs that we've created in our lives that pile on, that keep us down, that keep us small, that keep us shrinking, that keep us feeling like we're too much and we're not enough. So ask yourself, and I have my notes here because I want to make sure I touch on these things. Ask yourself, what gets in the way of you being unwavering? Of all those things, unwavering in your self-belief, unwavering in who you are and the value you bring to the world, and your badassery and your inherent worthiness and your power, what gets in the way for you? What keeps you small? What keeps you shrinking and holding back? What are those things for you that hold you back, that keep you from being unwavering in that knowledge of your amazingness? So we want to first identify those limiting beliefs and fears, right? That are holding you back, that are stopping you from something, whether that's having the relationship you deserve, whether that's speaking up, speaking your truth, standing in your power, creating that amazing business that helps people. What is it that is your dream that you're not quite getting to because you're not unwavering, because you're wavering in your worth, in your value, in your power? So if you were unwavering, how would you be showing up today and every day? If you felt totally unwavering in all those things, how would you be showing up? And I want to hear from you in the comments, or you can send me a DM. How would you be showing up if you were unwavering in the gifts you bring to the world, in who you are, in your inherent worth? So, we've been trained to be codependent, to bend over backwards for everybody else, to put ourselves last and everybody else first. So whether you're a mom, a spouse, a sibling, a caretaker, a business owner, we have been trained by society and life to put us last and everything else first. We got to stop it. We got to knock that shit off, because we are never going to get anywhere if we continue to put everybody else in front of us. One thing that she said was, be a curious observer or a scientist of yourself. Make yourself an experiment and start to observe yourself like you would a science experiment. Observe your thoughts, observe your feelings, observe your beliefs that you're having every single day. They're going through your head as you go throughout your day. Oh, that's a limiting belief. How true is that really? And start to catch yourself in those thoughts, those feelings, those beliefs that are stopping you, that are slowing you down, that are shrinking you, right? So catching yourself, be a scientist of yourself. I loved that. And then she talked about, being a fierce protector of yourself. We have to protect ourselves. We have to protect ourselves. Because we don't always have somebody to do it for us. So we have to be a fierce protector of ourselves. Whether that's, setting boundaries, saying no, saying this is what's okay and this is what's not okay. Standing in our power, using our voice. Okay? And so here's some mantras as well. You can say to yourself, I choose me. I choose me. When somebody else is asking you for your help, when you don't, when you're not up for it, if you don't have the bandwidth, remind yourself, I choose me. I come first. It's not selfish. It is not selfish. Okay, you come first. And remind yourself every day too, my self-worth comes first. My self-worth comes first. Is this helping me to feel worthy? Or is it stealing away from my self-worth? If it's stealing your worth, it's got to go. Use your voice. Stand in your power. Be that badass that you are and say, this is not okay. Your self-worth comes first. And if there's anybody or anything that's stealing that from you, bye. Okay? Another one. I promise to love myself today more than I did yesterday. I promise to love myself today more than I did yesterday. We can make just little tweaks. If we make just tiny little tweaks every day or every other day, it's going to add up over time. And you're going to continue to grow and you're going to see yourself be more unwavering. Every step you take, every time you set a boundary, every time you say, nope, I have more value than that. I have more worth than that. It's going to help you it's going to compound on itself. And lastly, we are meant to stay in our power. We are powerful. Women are so fucking powerful. And we are meant to be that powerful woman, that badass woman. And we are meant to stay in our power. So when you find yourself shrinking, when you find someone else stealing your power from you, say, nope. I know who I am, and I am unwavering in that. I'm unwavering in my self-worth, my value, who I am. Who I am is amazing, and I am unwavering in my power. Okay, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Love you all. Thanks for joining me. I hope this inspired you. Drop some comments, and I will see you super soon. Mwah!